Okay. So what we're doing today is basically we're going to go through our dynamic stretching, right? First, and we're doing that. That doesn't change. We'll be doing dynamic stretching every single class. This is so you don't get injured, and it's a way to stretch while you warm up. Okay. For some of you, if you're new, this might be tiring for you. Okay. And I get it. And unfortunately, because we're online, I can't see what's going on. So if you need to take breaks at any time, please take breaks, okay? I'm not trying to like totally kill you on the first day. I just can't, I don't know where you're at because I'm not there. So I'm just gonna go through what I would do normal. Please, if you're not able to keep up to date, that's okay. This is day one, right? Day one of working out. I don't expect it, but like everybody's gonna be at different levels. So I need to make sure that, I have workouts for everyone. I will give modifications this entire time, all right? There will always be a modification for everything that I do. So I'll talk about it a lot. Okay, you can do this instead. You can do this instead. You can do this instead, okay? So how are workouts going today? We're gonna start off with dynamic stretching. From there, we're gonna do what I call like the pre-workout. So I always put in a pre-workout, which is only 5 minutes, just to get your blood pumping again before we actually start the workout. And some of you are gonna be like, wait, what? There's more than that? I'm like, yes, but I do it for a reason to really build up your cardiovascular system. It's hard in the beginning, and then it gets better. I'm not gonna lie, if you haven't been working out the first 2 weeks of this class, can everybody hear me? All right. The first 2 weeks, very hard to hear. Oh, okay. Let me turn up. Is that better? Let me turn it up here. Oh, I'm all the way up there. Is that better? Hopefully. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. So what was I saying? I'm all, okay. Anyway, yeah, working out. I forgot what I was gonna say. There was a point there. It totally blanked on me. Anyway, so modifications are key. All right. So anyway, let's get going. Okay. So give yourself some space. If you notice, I'm using this small space right here. This is all you need. You don't need a ton of space. And I will modify if you even have a smaller space, I can modify for you. Okay? All right, let's get going. All right, so I'm gonna put some music on. And I'll keep it lower today. Normally I crank it up. And I do a lot of timing. That's why I look on my phone. Alright, let's go ahead and start jogging in place. If you can't jog, okay, just march in place, okay? So let's go and start jogging. Tell me how the hell you got the perishable kid. We're gonna jog for about a minute. It doesn't have to be hard, just enough to get the blood flow, okay? Good. If you see me looking this way, I have a TV set up so that I can see people a little better. Good. Relax those arms. All right, we're gonna take your knee, come up, and you're gonna pull, and then switch. Get that good stretch in right there. Good, and time. So we're gonna do butt kicks here. Okay, if you have bad knees, take out the trunk, and you can just go like this, okay? So there's your modification. Frankenstein or opposite hand, opposite foot. Nice and easy. See my swing? Okay. Stretching out that hamstring, but nice and easy. I have a lot of flexibility. I'm working on that. So bad at it. Okay, good. You're gonna go here, out, in. So just take your feet, go out, in, out, in. Okay? If you can't do that, you can always just step like this. Okay? Good. Everything we're doing about 30 seconds. Good, and time. Now you're gonna reach down, keep your head up though, and you're gonna grab your toe here. Keep your chest up. Don't duck your head down like that, okay? You might get a little dizzy. Nice and easy stretch, stretching out those hamstrings right here. Good. All right. This one you're going to take your hip out and then step around. So you're going. Good. Yeah, there you go. So sideways, looks here. If you play soccer, you'll see this motion a lot. We're stretching out our hips. Okay, good. Now we're going to stretch out our piriformis. Okay, take your foot up. Okay, if you can't do that, okay, you can also put your foot here and balance on something like that. So right here.
The ones that hate me the most are just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like DMX sing. These boys in that PMS sing. People in the city see the movement occurring.
Alright, from here we're going to go to a lunge with the twist. So you're going to go down, twist, and back up. So from this angle,
can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm
you don't have to go down very far. Okay, and I want you to make sure that your leg is, your knee is at 90 degrees. Big step, push up off your heel. Here.
My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I've been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumper. Now they all like bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts.
Alright, from there you're gonna go to the quad stretch.
In my bed with some all white covers.
Here, and then switch.
Play 2-4, and I got a few more. I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows, and they all like butter. Ooh. You know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to glow trot when they know a vaccine up. Back gloves, but they
You can
know
always do something to balance, and if you can't go all the way back, that's okay too.
Tell a critic shut up, like my show is on.
Time. Now,
T-shirt to a
roll
set,
your
throw it on.
arms.
She want a mini high school classmates. I'm growing up. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul, and you just can't sew it on.
Side to side.
Tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was hell nah, boy. Now I'm in a box, I can tell like it's toy.
Take one over and stretch. Keep your shoulders down. Stretch it over.
See what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like DMX things.
Switch.
And they PMS thing. People in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Damn right, you wanna be in this scene. She had a video trying to be in this scene. Fantasize about being in this scene.
Alright.
Grass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting in things. I run gang to the party with me. Clock white boys, but they.
Alright, and time. So that is our dynamic stretching workout. If there's anything in here that's bothering you, let me know and I will give you another modifier, okay? Most important, whenever you're doing a lunge, please make sure that you step out, you go straight down, straight up, and push up off your heel. Alright? Don't do this. Okay, that's got to be a 90-degree angle. Straight down, straight up. Okay, down and up. Got it? So if you can't do that, you don't need to go, for the stretching part, you don't need to go down. I don't need you to go all the way down. You can just go here with a little twist. Okay, please be mindful of your knees at all times, all right? Okay, so From there, we're gonna go into a pre-warm-up. Now, we need to talk a little bit about heart rate, all right, before we do anything else. Heart rate. I'm gonna put a heart rate chart in your content area for you to look at. It's not a homework assignment, just look at it so that you kind of have an idea of where your heart rate should be. Can everybody hear me? Can you thumbs up? I want to make sure everybody hears. Okay, good. All right. So, what I want you to feel today, like a lot of people have watches, okay, stuff like that. If you feel, most of the time you know how you feel. If you're feeling really out of breath and tired, your heart rate's probably up a little bit high and you need to take it down a little bit, okay? So, you need to start figuring it out. Because I'm going to take you like this. We do a lot of HIIT training in here, which goes, take your heart rate up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, but if you ever feel like you're dizzy, you're gonna pass out, I need you to just take a step back, slow it down, take out jumping, take out a lot of things, or take a break, okay? That's very, very important, all right? Because I tend to do that in these kind of classes. And as you're getting trained and your heart rate does this in HIIT training, in the beginning, you'll feel like, whoa, that is so weird, I'm not used to that. Sometimes when you do HIIT training, you'll feel sick to your stomach a little bit because your body's not used to it, okay? So that is, also, I wouldn't eat before this class. Maybe some dry toast, no milk, protein drink, after, not before. We'll talk about that in a bit, okay? All right, so from here, what we're gonna do is a little bit of a pre-warm-up. We're doing 30 seconds of each thing, okay? And we're gonna go through it 2 times, all right? So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna go through them all first, is jumping jacks. Okay? The modifier is a step out here. Okay? From there, we're just gonna go regular squats, keeping your chest up high, and get your booty back. Push up off your heels when you're going down and up. So don't do that. Just down and up squats. If you want to take it up a notch, you can do a squat jump if you want to, but you don't have to do that yet. All right? From there, we're gonna take it to the floor. And we're gonna do crunches. Everybody see me? Okay, good. Crunches here. Knees are bent or here. Hands behind your head. Chin is not on your chest. Take your chin straight up to the ceiling. You want space right here. You're gonna do it like this. And you're gonna go here, crunches, or you can do crunches here. Okay, nice and easy. From there, you're gonna do what's called a flop push-up. I'm going to demonstrate it and I'll give you a modifier. All right, a flat push-up looks like this. You're on your stomach, your hands are here. You're gonna push straight up and then lay all the way down. Okay, here's the side view. Here, straight up and down. Modifier from your knees. And you wanna lay your stomach on the ground. I want you to lay your stomach on the ground. Lay your stomach on the ground, pop up, and here. Okay, so those are your modifiers there. Okay, if you cannot do that, just don't bring yourself all the way up off the ground. If you can only do this, just do that. Okay, just a little bit. All right, and your last thing is what do I have there? Oh, mountain climbers. So your mountain climbers, you're in a plank position, and you're going here. Okay, modification for that is stand up and do them this way. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get going on this. We're going to go 30 seconds each thing, 2 times through. Let's really get our blood pumping right now. All right, here we go on the timer. Jumping jacks are first. Ready, set, go. Let's go. Remember your modifiers. Okay?
What? Sorry, just quickly. What if it's da da da
Good.
down down?
All right, time, squats. Right into your squats. Down and up. Good, good everybody. Keep that chest up high. Excellent. Good.
Down down.
Take it down for crunches. everybody back up. Here we go. Good. My knee just locked up on me, sorry. Good. Remember, this is your modification. Good. Great work, everyone. Great work. All right, then take it right to your squats. Keep that chest up high. Get that booty back. Excellent. Good work, good work. And time. Take it all the way down. For your crunches. Here we go. Remember, don't put that chin up. Look up at your ceiling. Good. And time. Flip it over. Flop push-ups. Here we go. You can go slow on these. Good. Keep those hands. Good. There you go. Excellent. Time. End it off with some mountain climbers. Here we go. Good. Remember your modifier is up here. Good. There it is. Good work. And time. Excellent, excellent. Breathe, breathe. How are we feeling, everybody? Is everyone doing okay? Okay, so we'll do that kind of thing. Get some water, get some drink. Always drink water whenever you need. You don't need me to ask you. So now, it was cold in my garage and now it's warm. So, excellent work. Everyone, you look really good. Your form looks really good. Okay, we want to get that heart rate just to come down just a little bit. Okay, now I do that just to give you kind of like a burst of, right before a workout. So make sure we're really, really warm for that. All right, so everyone did really well. Okay, so heart rate. Some of you might be up, some of you might be down. Okay, some of you might be in the middle. Okay, here's the theory. The more you work out, your heart rate's gonna drop when you work out because that's what we're doing. We are working the heart muscle so that it doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood through the body. All right, that's what this is all about in here. So, and that's what makes you healthier because you want your heart not to have to work too hard. Your heart works too hard for a really, really long time. That's when the heart starts to give out. So we don't want it to work so hard. We want it to be more efficient. And that's what this kind of training does. Okay, now, I'm not usually talking as much. Usually I'm like, all right, let's go. But obviously it's day one, or day two. So we were trying to get all this stuff in. All right, so everybody got some water? Let me take a quick drink. And then I'm going to tell you, and we'll go through each one individual, all right? When we get a break in between. Okay, so what we're going to do is Tabatas. Okay, Tabata training is time. So it's 20 seconds on with 10 seconds rest. Okay, and we are doing 6. Each one is going to go 6 times. All right, if that's too much, I'll kind of gear it, but you can always like skip one, rest one if that's the way you're feeling. Okay, and so what I'm doing is every single thing we're doing is on your assessment. So basically, we're doing your assessment without doing your assessment. So you know what you're doing for your assessment, okay? So, number 1 is push-ups, all right? Now, I made you do flop push-ups because I wanted to see your positioning. When you do your push-up, all right, now I'm gonna have to do my push-up on my step because I'm still injured, but when you're doing your push-up, make sure your eyes are at about a 45-degree angle. Don't duck your head like this. Don't do this. Okay? You want to look about 45 degrees right there in front of you. Okay, when you're doing your push-up, you're going down and then up. Okay? If you're doing it from your knees, just bring your knees up. Here we go. Down and up. Don't do this or this. Okay? You want to have your form down and then up. So everything needs to stay nice and straight. Okay? All right. So we're going, you do 20 seconds of push-ups, 10 seconds of rest. And we're going to repeat that 6 times. Are you ready? You got this. You got this. Here we go. Number 1. So go ahead and get in your push-up position. And, one more modifier. If you can't do push-ups, if you cannot do them because you have shoulder problems, instead of push-ups, and if you have weights, you can do a chest press here. That's what I did for the last 3 months. Okay, if you do not have any weights, good old world history book, which is about as heavy as any weight I have ever had. Okay, if you don't have any weights, you can do push-ups with books. I mean, that's your modifier. So if you have really bad shoulders and you can't do it, don't do it. You're still gonna get a good workout. That's what literally I did for the last 3 months, is use weights. I didn't do push-ups. What you saw was the first push-up I've done since my shoulder surgery in February. So it just takes time, okay? So make sure if it's bothering you, you do your modifier, okay? All right, here we go. Round 1. Okay, you're gonna hear the buzzer. It's all on buzzers. All right, push-ups. Ready, go. I'm gonna move. Good. 45 degrees, looking at the ground. Excellent. Good. Keep going. Keep going. That means rest. Rest. Everybody rest. Oh, hold on. That was quick. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, my bad. And rest. Rest. On the buzzer. Go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Good work, good work. Good, 45 degrees. Everybody, good job. Ready, set, go. If you need to take a break, okay? This is day 1. And rest. Last one. Good work on that. Sorry, I had the timer on the wrong, what's it called? I had it on the wrong timer system. All right, just stretch it out, stretch it out. All right, everybody up on your feet. Okay. So the next thing that's in your assessment is squats, which we've already done. So you can do it regular squat, okay? You can, if you want to take it up a notch, go ahead and do a squat jump, okay? Just make sure when you're landing, if you're doing a squat jump, that you're landing nice and soft. Don't go like this. Okay, here up. Wait, there you go, up. Soft, soften up that landing, okay? All right, just make sure your booty is always out back. All right, here we go. If you need water, if you need to take breaks, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, the first 2 weeks of this class suck. And I only say that because if you haven't been working out, you're gonna be really sore, super sore, but I'll tell you what to do with that at the end, okay? But after that, I promise you, trust me, you get through the first 2 weeks, you will not feel like that the rest of the term, I promise. But you gotta trust me. Trust me about the first 2 weeks. This is why most people quit workouts, because the first 2 weeks you're just like, oh my gosh. Trust me, it goes away. It gets better, I promise you. All right, here we go. We have round 2, we have squats. On the buzzer, and I'll start the music here in a second. Ready? Go. Good. Good, there you go, good. More squat jumps. If you want more, you can squat, jump, or squat. Okay? Good. Rest. Ready to go? I'm going to take it to a squat jump this round. Good work everybody. And rest. Your form is looking nice and good. Keep up that chest up. Okay? Keep that chest up. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you definitely can. Okay? You can go half here, and I'll give you another alternative when we're done with this, okay? Good. Excellent. Breathe. Let's go. Like I said, if it's not enough cardio, take it up. If it's plenty, then take it back down. Keep that chest up. Good. Shake that out. Breathe. All right, let's go. Good. Good. Time. We got one more. All right, let's go. You're doing fantastic. And time. Good job. Get us something to drink, get some water, something like that, okay? Good, everybody. I think I kind of messed up on that timing. I think I'm going to put them down to 4 sets. I don't want to try to kill you on the first day. All right, shake it out. Drink some water. Breathe. Breathe it out. You are doing fantastic. For the rest of the time, we're only going to do 4 sets of everything. Okay, only 4 sets of everything. So it should be a little bit, get a little bit more breathing time for you. Like I said, it feels tough right now. I guarantee you stick with it. At the end of the term, we'll do something like this again. You'll be like, that's it? That's it? I'm not tired. It's just a process. I know it's hard. But you can do this. I know you can do it. Okay, good. All right, so there was a modifier for if you have bad knees and you have a yoga ball, which if you have bad knees, I very highly recommend getting. There's things that you can do. All right, let me see if I can use this. I think I can use it. Pretend this is a wall. All right. You have a yoga ball and you go to a wall. Okay. You put the yoga ball along your back and you lean back and you take your feet out. You can do squats, down and up. Make sure your knees are out in front of you like 45-degree angle. I mean a 90-degree angle, not a 45, 90-degree angle. Down and up. Let me see if we can see it this way. Can you see that? Okay. Down and I don't want to push this, it's going to fall over. So if I'm going down and up, what the yoga ball does is it takes all the pressure off your knees. So you can get these really on Amazon for cheap, or if you don't shop Amazon, you can get them at, I don't know. They have them at Ross, they have them at Dick's, Sporting Goods, they have them at Target. So I highly recommend that. That will really help save your knees. Okay, and I can give you a lot of things about that. All right, so everything else is 4 times through, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We have burpees next. Oh, no, the worst, I know. So burpees, a normal burpee. We have CrossFit burpees, regular burpees with a push-up, half burpee, and a modifier. I'm going to show you all of them. Here we go. Here's a CrossFit burpee. You jump up, you go all the way down, put your stomach on the ground, release your hands, pop back up, and jump straight up. That's a CrossFit burpee. Okay? Like the military burpees are here. You jump up, you go here, you do a push-up, you jump in, you jump up. Okay? A hop burpee, no push-up. Okay? You jump up, here, jump back, jump in. Okay? Modifier. Down. I'm going to use my step. Down, step back, step up, stand up. You can do that on a chair. You could do that on a bed. Bench. Okay? We go here. Okay? That's a good modifier. So those are some modifiers. If you can't do that at all, you go down, touch the ground, and come back up. Okay? If you can't touch the ground, go down as far as you can, reach. Down, reach. They're all okay. Okay? So you need to do you, for you, okay? All right. So those are your modifiers. I'm going to use my modifier, and I'm going to use the bench right there. Okay? All right. So here we go. Put some music on. Let's start these up. 4 sets. I like to keep on my knees for the push-up and jump up. Good? That's it, everybody. Great work, great work. Good. Good. Rest. And go. Okay? Do whatever modifier you can. You're doing fantastic. Keep it up, keep it up. Take rest if you need. Good. Take rest if you need. Starting to feel it. Take a rest. Okay? It's okay. It's okay to take a rest. All right, good, good. Keep it up. Fantastic. Oh, one more. One more. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good work. Good work. The burpee section's over. Good work. Good work. Catch your breath. Okay. What I want you to do is just breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. All the hard stuff is pretty much over, okay? But you are doing fantastic. Get some water. Get some water. Like I said, you might think I'm killing you, but I'm not. I just want you to know what all the moves are, and so that you can do your assessments. Like when you're feeling it, you don't have to do it all in one day. You can do your assessments throughout the week because they're due next week. And literally those are for you, remember. Because I want you to track your progress. And unfortunately, you know, we all have to start somewhere, right, with working out. And sometimes it is. Like when I started working out again after my surgery, after not being able to do anything, oh my goodness. Oh, it was tough. I mean, I know how everybody feels. It was really, really tough for me, especially being I'm a fitness person and I couldn't do anything, right? I could ride the bike. That was all I could do for like months. And that gets super boring. So I know how you're feeling, okay? So please modify for yourself, okay? All right, so next up we have lunges, and I will give you modifications for these. All right, you can do one or two things. Single count on the lunges. All right, so lunges, here, you can do step forward, lunge. Okay, if that bothers your knee, you could step backwards. Sometimes that's a better option, stepping backwards. Okay, if you want more cardio, you can do a jump lunge. If you cannot do lunges at all, okay, but you can do squats. Instead, I'm going to have you do a sumo squat. And a sumo squat is your legs are out about 45 degrees wide, and you'd go down and up like this. Okay, so you keep your chest up high, kind of like a dancer plie, and you're going to do those instead. All right, so those are your options. Just make sure when you do your sumos that I don't want you here. I want you in, like, if you're dancers, that would be second position. Okay, down and up here. Okay, and squeeze your back. All right, those are your options for your lunges. All right, let's get those going. Let's get it going. You're doing fantastic. All right, here we go. I'll do a round of every time. I'm gonna start off with forward lunges. Make sure you're straight up and down. 90 degrees, straight up. Down, or straight up. Don't go forward. Don't do this. Good. Straight up now. And keep your hands up here. Good. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay. For some of you, if that hurts your knee, try them backwards. Keep your hands up. Try to go backwards. Sometimes, yeah, that is a lot better for a lot of you. That's a lot better. Good. So that might be the option for those of you that are having struggling with those. Good. Excellent. Good. Now I'm going to do jump lunge this round. You can try it if you want, but you don't have to. Okay. When you jump lunge, very important, you go straight up, soft landing. Put your off your heel, front heel. Good. There you go. Yes. Good. Okay, now on my last round, I'm going to do the modifier, sumo squat. And you can try whatever you want. Squeeze your butt. Good. Excellent. Great work. Good job. Good job. I'm glad a lot of people tried the different ones to see what's going to work best for your legs, your knees. Protect those knees, let me tell you. Get some water. Always drink some water. Take some sips. through this process. Just make sure that you are, when you feel really, really tired like this, if you feel like you're gonna faint, please sit down. But if you're okay, I would like you to try to like catch your breath as we get better while you're standing. Okay, catching your breath while you're standing. Okay, breathing, 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 breathing. Not yet, like we gotta work up to that, but as you're getting more fit, and that will help open up your, and even if you're sitting down, just make sure you're opening up your shoulders and breathing like that. Okay, good. All right, everyone, we are moving on to plank shoulder taps. I will give you an alternative for that, all right? So a plank shoulder tap is basically what it means. You're gonna get into a plank position here, okay? And you're going to tap your shoulder like this, okay? You can take your legs apart here, take your legs apart, and that will give you a little bit more stability. You can do these from your knees, like this. If you can't hold yourself up like that, okay, you can also do these right here, okay? Take your legs in and out like that. So you have a couple alternatives. I have to use the step because, you know, so I want you to figure out what's comfortable for you. I'll do all the modifiers so that you have an idea. I'll do all of them so you can see, and you can try them all too, okay? All right, here we go. We are on round number 5. All right. Let me do the regular one first. All right, here we go. I'll go this way so you can see. Yes, so you're on this way. Yes, you. The key to this is try not to rock too much. Try to be a little more stable. Good. Time. You're doing great. Now I'm going to try for my knees. I'm going to go knees here. And you can also go for the knees on the. I'll do it next. Good work, good work. Excellent. I'm going to try from the bench next. What you can do, just make sure it's secure. Like if you're using your bed or your couch, okay, you can do them from here too. You're still getting that core. Great work. And your last modifier. Is right here. Put your hands on your butt. Good. Good. Excellent work. Excellent. All right, so that one wasn't too bad. I had lots of modifiers, which I'm going to do the next one too. Okay, so your next one is a side-to-side line touch. If you have space and the cardio, you're going to go 3 steps to your right, and then, or it's more like 2 steps. 1, 2, touch. 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 Okay. If you don't have space, take 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, okay? Touch. If you have space and you can do 3, okay, side to side. So go ahead and choose. If you can touch the ground, you're gonna get a little bit more for those of you that have already done a lot of cardio. But if you can't, okay, just touch as far as you can. That might be just this, putting your hand out like this, okay? And, all right, let's give it a shot. You're doing great, everyone, you're doing great.
I can't, 'cause, hey baby, you got me tripping.
chest up when you touch. Keep your chest up. Good. Don't duck your head down. I'll make you dizzy. Okay, I'm gonna do the modifier. Remember, this is all about you and your speed. Okay? If that's too much, take a break. Good. Keep your chest up though. If you're gonna touch, keep your chest up. There you go, good. You might just walk. Okay? This might be your modifier right here. You might just go. Yes, that is okay. Okay, so this is your modifier. That's still good, okay? Good. Alright, if you have no space, I'll show you what to do. Okay. For no space, you're here. Okay, or okay, so that's if you have no space in your area. Good. Good job. Excellent work on that one. Excellent work. All right, we're almost through this list. We're almost through. The last thing we probably won't have to do because it's just a tabletop hold. Okay, so Heisman. Oh, so Heisman's look like this. It's a step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If you can't do that, you can go out, in instead. Okay. You can go so out, in would be 1, 2 when you counted, or 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Modification. Just take out the jump. Okay, that's your modification. Just take out the jump. Okay? On your assessment paper, it just says in and out. So you'll have to write in Heisman instead because I changed it, but I didn't change it on your, I'll try to change it on your personal data card I'll put a new one on there for you today. Okay.
Again?
Yes?
What's it called?
Heisman's.
Okay.
Heisman's like football, like Heisman's, yep. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. So I'll do them quick first and then I'll slow it down. Alright, so quick ones would be like this. Don't worry, we work on footwork a lot in here. Good. Now let's do this one. Yeah? Is that a little bit easier to see? Yeah. Good. I'm going to slow it down this route. Okay? I'm just going to step. So that's all you can do. Remember, if you have bad knees, take out the jumping. Good. All right. All right, I'm going to go back to the other one. I'll go slow so you can see my feet. Good. Everybody do it. working out. Like, it'll go a little faster, you know, as we get more fit. I won't talk so much. So, I usually don't talk that much at all anyway. I was like, let's go, right? Okay. So, but that was really good. So make sure you got a feel for all of those ones. All right, the next one you're doing, so we have 2 more, and then there's a plank hold, but we don't have to do that one. The star touch. So all that is this. You're going to lay on your back here, and you're going to touch your opposite hand to your opposite foot. If you can't touch your opposite hand, opposite foot, do your knee, okay? Here. So you want to come up with it like a crunch. So you want to go here. So it's almost like doing a crunch. So you lay down all the way, come up, lay down. If you're only doing your knee, okay? If that hurts your neck, just take that out, okay? If it hurts your neck, don't do it, okay? It takes a while to get like these muscles like formed to do a lot of the stuff, and so that'll take some time. So just so try those alternatives, okay? All right, here we go. Almost done. Alright, I'll do alternatives and the other one. Second. So regular one.
But I never walk away. Always make the same mistakes. No, I never change. I got a thing for you. I got a thing for the things that I shouldn't do. And when I'm next to you,
Good.
I can't go speak.
Good. Alright, I'm gonna do it with the knee. I'm gonna do a knee touch this time.
I got a thing for the things that I shouldn't do.
Alright, here we go. Good. Excellent, everyone, excellent. Alright, the next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my head on the ground, okay?
Up the things that I'm trying to fix. I think I like all my dirty habits.
You're still gonna get a workout because you have to bring your leg up, and that works the lower abs.
Sending all the wrong signals to my brain. Sending all the right feelings through my veins. I should go, but I never walk away.
Good, good. We have one more round. I'll go back to the normal one.
I got a thing for you.
Let's go.
Things that I shouldn't do. And when I'm next to you, I can't go sleeping. I do 'cause I got a thing for you. I got a thing for the things that I shouldn't do. And when I'm next to you,
And time. Still work. All right, come on up. Great job on that one. Okay. You're like, you got a little bit of a rest. I mean, it's still working, but a little bit, bring your heart rate down for the last cardio one. Okay, so the last cardio one is a 1-step jump up. So you go step, jump. Okay? Modification. You can jump, step, rise up on your toes, step, or don't jump, just take a step over, rise on your toes. Take a step over, rise up on your toes. So those are your alternatives for that one. Okay? All right, you're doing great. You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep it up. I do apologize if you're going to be sore tomorrow. You might be, but I'll give you at the end. We're almost done, so at the end I'll give you some ways to help relieve that. Okay? All right. Everybody ready? Okay. Here we go. Last cardio one. All right. So the regular way would be here. Okay. Remember the step, the modifier. Okay, that's your modifier. Good. Good. So good. So here. Good. Good. So either way. Good work. So real good cardio. You can swing your arms. My volleyball players back there. Swing your arm up like that. That's like super cardio right there. Have you ever played? There you go. Yeah, good. Good. Remember, you can always go here, up, here, up. Good. So if you want to bring it down, come up. Good. Excellent. Two more.
Estamos rompiendo la discoteca, la fiesta no para, apenas comienza. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie, la 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta.
Good work. Come on. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Brilla, te gusta. Los dijeron bien que le gusta mi gente, eso se mueve.
Good. Okay, last one, last one. I'll go back to the modifier. Oh, that was it. That was 4. What am I doing? That was 4. All right, good work. All right, our last one. I know this is, I just want to make sure you get it all down so you know what you're doing when you're at home. Is a plank hold. Okay? So, normal plank hold, I'm going to give you some modifications. So, what I'd like to see is a tabletop hold. So, you're here and you hold. Okay? If you can't do that, go to your knees and hold. If you can't do that, come up here and hold. If you can't do that, go to your knees and hold. If you can't do any of that, put your hands underneath your butt or up to the sides. You're going to hold your feet like that. Okay? If you can't do that, hold one leg and then switch to your other leg. Okay? So there's a lot of modifiers for you right there. All right? So let's do our last one. So make sure we got it all down. All right, here we go. Go ahead and get down. Good, I'll go ahead and get down. All right, here we go. Plank. I'll do all the modifiers first. Holding. Right?
This is my event if you couldn't tell. This is our life and we living it.
Okay. Here's a modifier.
Late nights in the city causing hell. Burn this kitchen to the ground and well. All we got tonight, let's do this right. Let's do this right.
Good. I'm going to do an up modifier on your bed, couch, stool, chair, or you can even go here. On a chair, you can do this too. Or your bed, or your couch. Squeeze your butt, tilt your hips in a little bit, so you're not out like that. There you go. And your final modifier will be here. Good. So those are your modifiers. You're doing fantastic.
If I get too buffed up, promise you'll hold me down. Yeah, this that shit
You can do it. You can do it.
feel inside. It's a life
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.